Hey YouTube, it's Queen Pam, Elon QP here. Uh, just Queen Pam. Anyway, uh, you know what time it is. I am home and back from Once Upon a Stampaway. I had a glorious, fabulous time, and this is the convention book, Best of Show Winners, um, memories from last year. Sometimes I see friends in there. So I'm looking as I show it to you. I do not see any friends. And then inside is where you vote. Clearly I didn't vote. You see all the ads, and it does behoove you to read the ads because somebody said, "Did you at the register, did you happen to see our ad?" And I said, "No." He said, "Did you see our ad?" And so I said, "Yes, I saw your ad." Sadly, I hadn't, but he gave me a deal because, and this was now the layout. One really big room, um, plenty of spaces in the aisles, lots of spaces to sit back here by the concessions, and a few randomly placed chairs around the edge, which was lovely for me because I needed it. These are your vendors. Okay, we'll continue on. It was not as well attended as I would have had it to be. You may pause if you need to have this contact information. All right. So I made my list like I always do, and I think I got just about everything on my list except something that was iffy. And so I'm not a make it take it person. That's not why I'm there. And this was something that was given when I bought. So you only have to the 18th in order to use this. So I thought I would at least get in here and on here and try to make people aware. So that's the brochure. One of the things I bought is this 3D uh, tape holder from Craft. Yeah, let's look at that vendor. Craft Fancy. That's where I bought this. They had lovely 3D printed glue holders, and you'll see something else when I get to it because none of this is in order. Because when I tried to pack it up, I just packed it up. All right, from Marco's Paper in their booth. This I was looking for, this mirror card, and it was like in several places I found like five half sheets for like $8. So I went this route because it was 22 and they're 50 sheets. 5 types. That, 2, 4, and that. Yep. And I also got it in charcoal. I've had the gold and the silver for quite some time. I bought these at Marco's in the actual store, so not at convention, and used my 40% off coupon on one of them. And they had a lot of 50% off things while I was in the store. So I bought that. $49 and Market Rouge tags. You can even use the paper. I bought this Lisa Horton tiered cake. And then Marcos had some wonderful um, card displays, and that triggered this at convention. Marcos had the displays in the store, but they were out of the paper. So I waited for convention because we heard in the store that they might have it at convention. And they did, and I'm sorry if you're hearing any crinkling. Apologize for that. And peony bookmarks and spring flowers. And let me open, one of them is open. Yep, this one, the peony is open. So I will show you what this looks like so that you get an idea. So if you use a die cut, you could die, a rectangle die cut, and then you could put it on your card front. It doesn't have to be a bookmark. And there you go. And this one is the spring flower bookmarks paper pad, Divinity Designs. But I got it from the Marco booth, and I just fell in love. One of these was a card sample, and I fell in love with it. I did not take pictures. I can figure out, I think, something for myself. This was stained glass watercolor flowers, A2 card fronts. It says 8 sheets of each design, and there's 4 designs in there. So there's a lot. 12 sheets each design. And so these are designer papers. So there must be something a little different about these. Floral gift tag card fronts. So I guess you need their card, that die, which didn't realize till right now, but we'll make it do what it do. We will figure it out. While we were in Dayton, we went to Memories for All season, and I got this Ciao Bella 8x8, one of each 12 double-sided papers. Alrighty. Esprit de voyage. Yeah, I'm not a speaker of French. And cherished memories, craft o'clock. And this kind of repeats 4 different times. See? So if I go here, you will see everything. Something on the back. Great for wedding cards. The back. So there you go. Stampers Anonymous. I got this because of Danielle Mack, and I didn't have it. And it's got some nice journal prompt stamps, red rubber. And then I fell in love with Eureka. It was their booth, and I'm getting it all out so that I can show it to you. Okay, so you make with the glitter film a glitter covered card, and in here you get everything that you need to do it. And they used to be stamp on it, but now they're Eureka. But I still do think that's their website. And I need that for my book. This is the glitter film because I have other stuff that I'm going to show you that I want to use it on. This is a combo pack, one printed piece and one glitter film and the instructions. And then this one is a card kit. So it's got more stuff like envelopes, card fronts, layers. I bought 2 of those. And I bought a bunch of glitter film. Oops, crap the lynch. And a lot of the peel offs. That's that. So making memories for our season in Xenia. I got this. And oh my goodness, is it not lovely? Double-sided too. And I plan to use some of that glitter film on top of it, maybe. Okay, put that over there. This was a free piece of paper from Faith and Art Store, and I just folded it up. I did not end up using the coupon. I did not find anything that I needed. I think this was also Memories for All Seasons. Wherever laser cuts. They're much bigger than that, as evidenced by this. And the Paper Cottage up in Dayton, State Seal of Kentucky. This was playing with something you'll see later. And then I got moths. And this was also the Paper Cottage rub-ons. This was at Marco's. Stationary printer paper. It will print in my laser printer and then foil. I've tested it already. And I got 2 more of these because they also will work. Well, these are different, but they will both, the gloss coated printer paper, it'll work and be laser compatible. These are from Crafter's Companion. And yes, I got the only ones so that my friends were, we always do this. Somebody always gets the last one of something and then we don't know. But those are the designs and you get 3 of them. I think one's already here. Yep. And if I do it like that, you'll be able to see it. It has a protective coating on it that you can pull off when you're ready to use it, I'm going to assume that this is the back and this is the, the good side because it's protected. And I'm going to definitely use it with some of the glitter film. From the Paper Cottage. Also the Paper Cottage. Craft Fancy. I'm always wishing I had some in my purse. So what it is a 3D printed case for dental floss toothpicks. And about two up here so I can wash them and use them. I went by Stamps by Judith. If I have a dog, I think you guys have seen him. He's not around right now. We're not gonna call him down here. Love that they have that little smooth side so they don't roll off of the table. When you put them down, they only roll so far. And these are like $3.50 and these are like $2.50. So I can quickly add something. Let me do that again. That was a little quick. A little bee, little paw prints, bigger ones, flowers, and star. Star. Oh, okay. Brass and Bliss. Nice, good stamps. Uh, Phrases set number 3. Mm, Blue Knight. Got some of their paper. 5 of 5. They're A2 card size. There should be another one. Price is different. So 40. This one has 50, so I get it different. I do now. Didn't stop nothing about it anyway, right? Okay. And oh, there's a third one. There you go. Then I did buy some of their stamps. I'm fishing around in my bag. Then I pull out the boat one first. And then this one. And the birdie. And this one. That might be it. Nope. And this one. And then I went to the ton. Well, I think this was Craft Fancy as well. Does it say? No, but it's a doctor set. And I follow a woman on YouTube who is always using these gummy pan dies. And I just didn't want to pay the shipping from wherever they were coming from. But here they were. So she usually uses the florals and whatnot. I just got this one. And then I went to the ton. In fact, I went to the ton first. And these are the stamps that I got. Seeing as I didn't have to run over to Simon Says Stamp, I just went on to the ton and got what I wanted. This is a single die with a bunch of sentiments, and it also comes with the shadows. So with sympathy, thank you, happy birthday, congrats, best wishes, a thanks, hello. Can't read them. I can't read that one for whatever reason. Upside down, up backwards, and then I bought this die, which will make a bunch of tags, and they had a sort of basic stripes stencil. This one is roses. There are no pictures on there. It's called Rose Tags. And this one was another floral one for the tags. And then I bought winter birds for their postage stamps that I bought maybe last convention. Been looking at these moths online. I just think they're colored so cute. And so I finally broke down and bought them. And then this was also Blue Night rubber stamps. And I love it because it's one stamp, well, it's two, and then I can cut apart all of the rest of these. And or leave them together. This was the freebie in the bag that we got this year. Thank you. This is a layering stencil by Inky Antics. I don't see the name on that side. Okay, Perfect Flowers. And the demo artist was doing beautiful work with those. And this one, Butterfly Tower. And from Gina Marie Designs, that's the best prices on dies. I thought those bookmark tags I could cut with those or not, or just have a nice border and figure it out. This was a freebie for you. And I got this wavy framelit square. And then back to Gina Marie with the best prices. This odd shape, Make a Wish, Get Well Soon. And then back to Brass and Bliss. I just thought that was a different border to have. Gina Marie. So I could put gold around some of those floral designs paper that I bought. This one as well. They don't have names. Can't help you. Merry Christmas, nice and bold. Merry Christmas font. Okay, and then the day and night version of the lighthouse for the postage stamps. You can almost see the design there, and you need both of them to make one of them work. I think the night one, since there's more in the night, might be okay by itself. Not sure. Yeah, she would explain it. And Pajama Crafters was selling this awesome sauce that helped you blend on a coated paper with dye ink. It might just be Gamsol, or it might just be glycerin. I didn't want to smell it at the show and give away, while they were looking at me, right? And then I bought the new colors of solar spray, and we sprayed some on an embossed panel. This is, mostly white on white, but on black and dark other colors, it shows up differently. We ate lunch at Dorothy Lane and we got this magazine, and I got me some Amish tomatoes. Happy, happy, happy. Back, I think, at Marco's. Don't need to see the receipt. I got this paper, and it is Tonic Studios, and I put the cardinal on front because my husband likes cardinals, and hopefully I'll remember. and make him a card when it gets to be Christmas time. I was trying to find the original, the front cover. There it is. Timeless Tidings. But we got, yeah, I'll put it that way. Got it half off. And evergreen laser cuts, 97 elements. This is more like what the size is. 49 evergreen season botanical rub-ons. So everything looks like it'll go together. And evergreen season acetate, 50% off. See on the back, yep, it kind of shows what's in there. And chipboard set. So I'm all set, right? 50% off. All of this was at Marco's. And mirror paper for sentiments. Gold. I think there's a red somewhere. Amazonia. These are like acetate. $49 in market. Evergreen season ephemera bits. And I got this, The Test of Time, Craft Consortium. Awesome. We're getting there. We're getting there. At convention, I bought some envelopes. Cougar Opaque. Those are usually good things. Not sure where I bought this one. Yeah, paper cottage, and they're butterflies, and it is called Luminous Flutter. And again from Marco, some more mini laser cut elements. I probably got that just about that whole collection half off except paper. And from Pajama Crafters, Dang, Whoa, and Yikes with the shadows. And at Marco, roll of stickers. And not sure where I bought this. I was in their half off bin. And this. Bought this from Craft Fancy. And what it does, I'm gonna do this, is it holds your card. So if you want to film it, it holds your card. So I got a black one and a white one. Even though they're shaped different, that little lip there, that one's got a square back and this one's got a tapered back. That just might do it. Nope, there's the red one. So as always, I had a great time at convention with my friends and eating and laughing and joking. And some of these people I don't see except at convention. And so it's great to connect with them. Um, And it's always, I would, if you could, go to a convention so that you can experience it for yourself, because the community, we were in Cincinnati where there had been some racial tension, but for me, there was none. And you can see who I am. None for me. It's just a community of stampers. Wonderful, all enjoying our our shared passion. I hope the vendors made enough, because it did seem, now I know it was a bigger room, so it did seem as though it was not as well attended as usual. And I get it. I get that I am blessed to be able to do this and still eat and pay all my bills. So as always, I leave you in the hands of the Creator, and I hope you'll be as blessed as I am.